Welcome. Let me ask you something honest. How long have you been learning English? 1 year? 2 years? 5 years? Maybe more? And after all that time, after all those classes, after all those grammar books and vocabulary lists, can you speak fluently? Can you think in English? Can you express yourself without translating in your head? Can you watch a movie, listen to a podcast, have a real conversation, without fear, without hesitation, without struggling? Be honest, most people can't. And it's not your fault. You were taught the wrong way. You were taught to memorize rules. You were taught to study grammar tables. You were taught to translate every word from your language to English. But here's the truth. That's not how language works. That's not how your brain learns. And that's why, after years of effort, you still can't speak. But today, I'm going to show you something different, something powerful, something that will change everything. I'm going to show you the baby method. Yes, you heard that right. The baby method. Because babies don't study grammar. Babies don't memorize vocabulary. Babies don't take exams. But somehow, every single baby in the world learns to speak their native language fluently. How? That's what we're going to talk about today. This is not just a video. This is your wake-up call. This is the moment you stop wasting time. This is the moment you start learning English the way nature designed your brain to learn. So don't just watch. Feel this video. Connect with it. Because by the end, you will understand the secret that schools never taught you, and when you understand this secret, everything changes. Before we begin, let me say this. This video is perfect for learning English too. Because when you dive into real life-changing topics like this, the language becomes a part of you. You don't just learn words, you learn truth. So get ready. Let's begin. The problem: why traditional learning fails. Let me tell you a story. There was a man named Arjun. He studied English for 10 years. He knew all the grammar rules. He knew thousands of words. He could write essays. He could pass exams. But when someone spoke to him in English, he froze. He couldn't reply. He couldn't think fast enough. His mind went blank. Why? Because Arjun learned English like a subject, not like a language. He learned rules. But language is not about rules. Language is about instinct. Language is about feeling. Language is about flow. And you can't learn flow from a textbook. Think about it. When you speak your native language, do you think about grammar? Do you translate in your head? Do you stop and ask yourself, is this sentence correct? No, you just speak. Naturally, effortlessly, automatically. That's because your brain learned your native language the natural way, the baby way, and that's exactly how you should learn English. The solution: how babies learn language. Now let me ask you something. How did you learn your first language? Did your mother sit you down and teach you grammar rules when you were 1 year old? Did she give you vocabulary lists? Did she make you memorize verb conjugations? No. She just talked to you. She sang to you. She told you stories. She repeated words again and again. And you listened. For months, you just listened. You didn't speak. You didn't try. You just absorbed. And slowly, your brain started to understand. You started to recognize patterns. You started to feel the rhythm of the language. And one day, without thinking, you spoke. You said your first word, then your first sentence, then you never stopped. This is how your brain is designed to learn language. Not through memorization, not through translation, but through immersion, through listening, through natural exposure. This is the baby method. And this is what we teach at Pro English Zone. The baby method. The 3 phases at Pro English Zone. We don't teach English the traditional way. We teach English the natural way. The way your brain is designed to learn. We call it the baby method. And it has 3 simple phases. Phase 1, deep listening. For the first 2 months, you don't speak. You don't try to translate. You just listen. You listen to real English. Stories, conversations, podcasts, videos. But here's the key. You listen without subtitles. Why? Because when you read subtitles, your brain relies on your native language. It doesn't force your ears to work. It doesn't train your brain to understand English naturally. But when you listen without subtitles, something magical happens. Your brain starts to pick up patterns. It starts to recognize sounds. It starts to understand meaning from context, from tone, from emotion. This is how babies learn. And this is how you will learn too. Phase 2, mirroring and shadowing. After 2 months of deep listening, your brain is ready for the next step. Now you start speaking. But not by creating your own sentences, not by translating from your native language. You speak by copying. You mirror what you hear. You shadow native speakers. You listen to a sentence and you repeat it again and again until your mouth, your tongue, your voice starts to feel the rhythm of English. This is how you build fluency. Not by thinking, but by doing. By training your muscles, by making English a physical habit. Phase 3. Active listening with subtitles. In the final 2 months, you listen again, but this time with subtitles turned on. Now your brain connects the sounds with the written words. Now you understand grammar naturally, without studying rules. You see how sentences are built. You see how words are used. And because you've already heard them hundreds of times, they make sense instantly. By the end of 6 months, you're not just learning English, you're living it. You're thinking in it. You're speaking it fluently. Without stress, without fear, without translation. This is the baby method. And this is the future of language learning. The 6-month Fluency Challenge, coming soon. Now I know what you're thinking. This sounds amazing. But how do I start? Listen carefully. We are launching something incredible. Something that will change your life forever. It's called the 6-month Fluency Challenge. For 6 months, we will guide you step by step through the baby method. We will give you the right materials, the right lessons, the right support. And at the end of 6 months, you will speak English fluently. Not perfectly, not like a native speaker, but fluently, confidently, naturally. You will be able to think in English, speak in English, live in English. This is not a dream. This is a promise. But here's the thing. The challenge is coming soon, and when it launches, spots will be limited. So if you want to be part of this, if you want to transform your English in just 6 months, you need to do one thing right now. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications. Because when the challenge opens, I will announce it here first. And if you're not subscribed, you'll miss it. Don't let that happen. Your future is waiting. Your fluency is waiting. So hit that subscribe button right now. Before we end, let me ask you something. What is the biggest struggle you face when learning English? Is it speaking? Is it understanding native speakers? Is it thinking in English? Write your answer in the comments below, because I read every single comment. And your answer will help me create better videos for you. Thank you for watching this video. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're here. I'm proud that you're ready to change the way you learn. Remember this. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know every grammar rule. You don't need to memorize thousands of words. You just need to trust the process. Trust the baby method. Trust your brain. Because your brain already knows how to learn language. It learned once before, and it will learn again. So stop wasting time with textbooks. Stop struggling with grammar. Stop feeling frustrated. Start learning the natural way. Start learning like a baby. And I promise you, in 6 months, your life will be completely different. Subscribe now. Join the Pro English Zone family and get ready for the 6-month Fluency Challenge. Your fluency journey starts today. Stay strong, stay focused, stay natural, and I'll see you in the next video.